Gemini, I plug my pretty lights in. It's Michelle, your practical priestess, here at Divinely Genuine. So we're here to do the, don't mind my painting there, it's not ready. We're here to do your new moon tarot reading that's happening May 15th, okay? So I've already shuffled and blessed the deck as usual. Ooh, I forgot I was going to cut it on the camera, but I already did it. Sorry. I wanted to leave that last part, but I was just in the middle of it. I'm trying to make the videos shorter because I prefer short videos, so I feel like most people probably do as well, as we're probably watching like 10 a day if you're addicted to YouTube like I am. Okay, so anyway, let's get into it, Gemini. And I'm also doing a Uranus moving into Taurus the same day as the new moon. Special videos, tarot as well. Okay, so look for that. And let's do it. Okay, so for the first card, we have the World card reversed. Okay. Someone else just got this card. I believe it represents completion and endings of cycles. Major Arcana card, so it's the new moon is bringing some big change for you. Yes, it's the cycles of completion and beginnings. So the great road is long and you have walked. Oh, no, I'm not going to read that thing to y'all. Sorry, guys. It's completion, endings, giving way to new beginnings, which is perfect for the new moon. It's said to be the best time to start new things is during a new moon. So that could be new relationships, new jobs, new schedules, new anything, okay? So something has to end in order for something else to begin, right? So don't get all worked up over it. It's all good. The journey is never over. Synthesis, experience as teacher. Everything is a lesson. Opportunity. Learning the rhythms of your life. Celebrating life. Full awareness and knowledge. Having everything you need. Okay. So you guys, I believe it was Taurus that got it. So you guys at this new moon are starting something fresh, ending a whole cycle. Let's see. So we've got the rescuer as the advice, Gemini. Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. How awesome is that as she's holding the little lifesaver thing that's shaped like a heart. So cool. Shadow side of the rescuer card is assumes that the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. Yeah, so we, let's see. It's a hard one to do. I'm learning it as well. You can't save people, right? You can help and you can assist, but we have to do it with no expectation. That's why the light attribute says acts out of love with no expectation of reward. And we have to do that because that way you're just giving out of a place of love and you're not putting yourself in a situation where you're giving too much energy to someone who you may be resentful towards if they don't act the same way, you know. So you're going to stay on the light side of things and provide strength and support to others in crisis. You're going to act out of love with no expectation of reward as you come into these new cycles and new beginnings, okay? And then we've got here the Ten of Swords reversed. Okay. Ten of Swords. Swords typically represent decisions Ten of Swords is the death of God. Destruction, the death of old self. Okay, so that makes sense going with the World card as you've completed some kind of cycle. Something is ending. So it's a death of your old self, of whatever aspect of yourself is ending here. Self-analysis and critique, which is necessary but painful. Taking something apart to assess it. Removing old thought patterns. Yes. Especially for you Geminis, y'all have busy minds, so, you know, try to catch your thoughts, pay attention to them, don't let it just be a running, like, you know, thing that you don't even have control over, because, look up the law of attraction, our thoughts are manifesting our reality, okay, everything in our lives happens first with a thought, an energy vibration, so, let's see. Taking something apart to assess it, removing old thought patterns, ruin, devastation, the dark night of the soul leading to rebirth, the ravages of the mind. Okay. Okay, so maybe whatever cycle is ending here, it's brought on some sadness for you as that Ten of Swords is inward. And whatever you're having to leave behind has made you a little sad, whether it is someone outside of yourself or a part of yourself or something just, you know, a thing you're attached to, a job, a hobby, you know, whatever it is that's changing for you during this new moon, it may bring about a little bit of sadness. Okay, let's see what the advice is. It's the Addict card. So you want to, the light attribute of the Addict card is that it helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. So like if you drink or smoke cannabis, you know, if you eat too much sugar, if you, you know, are addicted to sitting at home and watching YouTube videos the whole night, and not getting done the things you need to, or watching TV all night, you know. The addictions we have don't have to be substance, okay? But when you get this card, what it is it's helping you recognize your addictive behaviors to confront them, okay? So you guys know what you're addicted to, and it could be what's needing to change here that's not making you the happiest, as you need to leave that. And with this Rescuer card, you know, you may be needing to rescue yourself. Practice some self-love. Rescue yourself from the addictions. Provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Make sure you're loving yourself and removing yourself of toxic things. The shadow side of the Addict card is compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive behavior to have authority over your inner spirit. Okay, so that's where we know it's an addiction. If it's coming before, or if it is, yeah, if it's coming before your core authentic self, even if you relate with it, even if you feel better with it, it's not your authentic natural way of being. It's not your God source energy being allowed to flow naturally, you know, and some things may help it, you know. Some habits we have, you know, watching certain YouTube videos can give us knowledge, you know. Some people believe that smoking cannabis can heighten a spiritual awareness. Drinking alcohol, you may feel like you're more apt to take action on things, you know. But you have to remain in control. You have to come through authentically. And maybe, you know, is all it is. Just don't be addicted to whatever it is for you. Okay. So let's go on and move forward here. We've got the Prince of Wands reversed. Alright. So again, ooh, it's pretty. It's so pretty. So wands are, it's intellectual, it's ideas. It's the Prince of Wands. Let's see here. The adventurer of passion. A thrill seeker, an impetuous, mischievous person, a firecracker personality, chasing adventure, seeking sexual stimulation, searching for fame and renown, a boaster, a jack of all trades, never-ending adventure, following your passion. Okay, awesome. So that's inwardly. So inwardly you're feeling this push and this drive, this inspiration and motivation to chase your passions, to have adventures. And then we've got the advice card reversed as well. The prostitute. Calm down, calm down. Okay. And so what it is, the light attribute, insinuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Okay, so don't negotiate your morals, your ethics, your values. Don't forget how powerful your spirit is as a co-creator. You don't lack anything. It's all within. We only have to believe in ourselves to achieve this, to achieve the things. Okay? So, you don't need to negotiate things like that. Okay? The shadow side of this card is places material consideration and security above self-empowerment. Okay? So if this is the whole problem, or theme, I should say, of this reading is needing to change and end the cycle of maybe some comforts that you have right now. Excuse me. Don't forget to send love and help others in crisis. Okay, so as you're going through this change during this new moon, don't forget to be the support and strength for the others in crisis with no expectation, just out of love. And as you let go of the addictions or confront them, it may not make you the happiest, as we see here with the Ten of Swords. I'd like to pull that back up for a sec. Right, destruction of old self. Yeah, let it go. Let go of the bad habits, whatever it may be. Replace them with good stuff. And then as you move forward in these passions and strong desires, do not sell your soul. Stay on the path to self-empowerment. All right, Geminis, that's your new moon May 15th reading. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Peace.